Hi there, this is Kelly from CARES. Today I want to go over how you're going to export your CoC APR from awards and how you're then going to upload that CSV file into Sage. So the first thing I want to show you, you can find this on our website. This is the CoC APR guidebook. On our website, under the training section, right where you can find this video, you will also find the CoC APR guidebook, which contains full instructions on all of the fields that you need to complete within the Sage APR. So now to get your APR information out of awards, you're going to go into the Administration tab, and then you're going to go into Fiscal Program, and you're going to click on HUD CoC Annual Performance Report APR. Once you click on that, you're going to select your program, and you're going to select your grant year. You're going to enter that into these fields. So I'm going to do 10/1/2015 through 9/30/2016. And I'm going to select to show individual detail. I'm going to click continue. Now it says your report is being processed, and when it's completed, it will be sent to you in an awards message. So I can go back to my home page, and I can now click on my messages. And right here from Internal Audit is my HUD APR 10/1/15 to 9/30/16 Training Permanent Housing. When I click on that message, it's going to contain 4 attachments. It's going to contain the CoC APR as a zip file, the Sage CSV as a zip file, the CoC APR details in a zip file, and then the report contents. But it also automatically displays the report for you so that you can view it. So the first thing you want to do before we even talk about uploading our APR or going any further is we want to look at our APR and make sure everything is correct. We cannot change the information in the APR once we extract it from awards. We can't go into the file and change any of the information. The files are read-only files. So we need to take a look and make sure everything is correct. First, we have our report validations. This is going to give us our total number of persons served, the number of people over 18, under 18, unknown age, leavers, stayers, veterans, chronically homeless, youth under age 25, parenting youth, adult heads of household, child head of households, and the number of heads of households and adult stayers in the project more than 365 days. These are going to be your clients that have been in your program for a year or more. Then we move into question 6, which is the data quality section. So these are the data elements that every month we send out as part of our data completeness reports. So it's the universal data elements, which they've broken out into 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. However, what we need to worry about first and foremost is these 3 sections. These are the things that we report out on. So we have name, social security number, date of birth, race, ethnicity, gender. We have client doesn't know refused, information missing, data issues, and then your overall percentage of error rate. What is new is now approximate information is reported as a data issue and now affects data quality. This we just learned about from HUD. We are going to be keeping in contact, always going to put out the most up-to-date information for you guys, but just know that now partial Social Security numbers are pulling into this total for percentage of missing and null data. So we're just going to keep going back and forth to see what we can find out from HUD. So if you notice that you have error rates over 5%, we want to go in and we want to fix those. So I can see that I've got 4 clients that are missing Social Security number. I can see that I have 2 clients that are missing client location. I have 1 client missing disabling condition. I also have 1 client that does not have an annual assessment completed. So I don't want to upload this information as my APR because I can correct this information. I cannot go into the files, like I said, and change the information in these attached files. They are read only. So if I scroll down to the bottom of the APR, I'm going to pull out my individual detail. And what I really like about the way that the APR has changed is now, instead of all the codes that we used to have for the individual detail, it's now full words. You know, for ethnicity, we have non-Hispanic, non-Latino versus, you know, a 1 or a 2 or however it was reported. For Social Security number data quality, instead of 8 or 9, whether it was, you know, client doesn't know, client refused, or data not collected, it's actually written out. So we don't have to kind of look for those number codes anymore. So I know I really need, if I want 0% for an error rate, I would have to collect a full Social Security number for all of my clients. It then said that I had 1 missing for disabling condition. So I can see right here that poppy seed has client refused for disabling condition, which means that one of the data elements for special needs, this client refused to answer. Next, for client location, we can see that we have some blanks here. If you see that you have blanks under client location, this is not a data element that you can fix on your own. That is something that you need to send to the help desk, especially if it's a residential program. If you have a residential program like this program is, and there's missing information for client location, you need to send that to the help desk. Theoretically, what the issue is that the beds were created before it was required to attach the beds to a specific CoC. That's something that is done on the back end, so that's something we'll do for you. And as you scroll over, we can see, as we get over here, we can see our clients with NAs, our clients that are not yet due to have an annual assessment completed. Our clients that have yeses, their annual assessments have been completed, which means in their face sheet, there is an effective date for within 30 days before to 30 days after the anniversary of their admission date. So it means they've been in the program for a year or longer, and their face sheet was updated around the time of their anniversary. If you have any questions on how to update a client's face sheet with an annual assessment, on the training page of our website, caresny.org, you can click on CARES Regional HMIS, and then on training, there's a video tutorial on how to update a client's face sheet so that you're recording the annual assessment. So what I want to do is, because I want to get some of this data quality corrected, I'm going to go, just so you can see how we do this, I'm going to go into Poppy Seed's admission form, because at the time of admission, she refused to answer one of the questions, but now I know the answer to this. So I'm going to go into her admission form, since this information was true at the time of her admission, and I'm going to correct the information regarding her disabling condition, as well as I now have more information about her social security number, so I can update that information. So I'm going to go to my home page. I'm going to go into my intake admission module, select my program, look for my specific client, and open her admission form. So now I'm going to go into her social security number. I'm going to enter her real social security number, and then I'm going to come down here to her special needs section and find the special need that she refused. So she refused to answer whether or not she had a mental health diagnosis or substance abuse. I now know that no, she did not have a mental health problem at the time of admission. I also know now that she was abusing alcohol at the time of admission, and that yes, it was expected to be of long continued and indefinite duration, and it substantially impaired her ability to live independently. Yes, we have documentation on file, but no, she was not receiving treatment or services. I also know now that she was not a victim of domestic violence upon her admission. So I'm just going to update her form now. And I'm going to say, yes, I am sure that this is the correct spelling. And I'm going to keep her in her current household. No, I don't want to add anybody else to her household. So now her record has been updated. So I've updated missing information. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to my home page, into the administration module and fiscal program again. And now I'm going to rerun that same APR. So I'm going to select my permanent housing program, 10-1-15 to 9/30/16, show individual detail, click on continue. And I did 10-1-16. 10-1-15 to 9/30/16 and click continue. And now it's being processed and it's going to be sent to my awards messages. So now I'm going to check my messages, and we can see that my new APR was sent. So I'm going to open up my new APR, and I'm going to check and make sure that the information that I just changed is reflected. So for social security number, out of the 7, I still am missing 7 people, so that's strange. That's not working as expected. I will take a look at that and see what's going on, why that's not working the way it's expected to be working. However, disabling condition did correct itself. And I know why. I know why the information didn't capture, but no, I did change it to a full social. Let's take a look at this, guys. I apologize for this, but I just want to make sure that we have everything working the way it should. So Poppy Seed's admission form, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, full social security number reported. make something up. 0545. All right, let's see. Full Social Security number reported. Let's see if that changes it now when I rerun our APR. So I'm going to go back into administration, fiscal program, my annual performance report, permanent housing, 10/115, 9/30/16, and continue. It's being processed. It's going to be sent an awards message when it has been completed. It's been completed, so now I can go into my messages, and there it is from internal audit. I can open it up, and when I scroll down, there we go. Social Security number has gone down. So I think what happened is because I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the system did catch that as being an obviously incomplete Social Security number. So that information has been corrected, as well as disabling condition. I now have a 0% error rate for that as well. So I've pulled my APR, and now what I need to do is I need to pull out the CSV file that I will be sending up to Sage. So I'm going to click on where it says Sage CSV zip. I'm going to click on that. And now what you can't see because it's on my other screen, so let's do this. Let's quick change the screen. If you look at my screen now, the way my computer is set up, so as soon as I download an attachment, it automatically saves to my desktop. So we can see right here, the Sage CSV file is now sitting on my desktop. I'm going to change the screen again. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to go to sagehmis.info. This is where we upload our APR. So either you're going to create a new account if you're a new user, if you haven't received your login information yet, or if you have, you're going to put in your login information. Now, the reason I said take a look at the APR guidebook is because there are a few fields within the APR that you do need to manually enter some information, but I do not have access to Sage as I have no APRs that I myself complete and submit. So what I can show you is how to upload the CSV that you pulled. So when you're in the database in Sage and you start to complete your APR, you're going to see a row, and it's going to, that's the row, it's going to say choose file. This is where you're going to select your Sage CSV to upload. So you're going to choose file, and you're going to go to where that file lives. You're going to select that. You're then going to indicate that you're not a robot. However, within Sage, in reality, there's always those kind of CAPTCHA images that you need to select and then indicate that you're not a robot. And then you're going to click upload. My results, the CSV APR has passed all validations, and now I can review the project identifiers and report validations and then click create report. So here are my project identifiers, here are my report validations. If under results you see a red X that says that there are validation errors, you need to contact either myself or Sue Palmer on the HMIS team so that we can try to figure out what's going on, why Sage is not accepting the CSV the way it was extracted from awards. And then you can click on Create Report, and it says, please wait, Sage is saving you from typing over 2,700 fields of data. So that is one of the nice things about uploading our APRs into Sage now is we don't have to manually complete all those fields that we used to have to complete before with HMIS data. It's all just going to be there for us. So once this is done thinking, it will display what your APR then looks like in Sage. If you have any questions on how you need to pull your APR from awards or where to find it once you do pull it, how to open your CSV file and save it to your desktop or things like that. And now I'm going to view this report. Give us a call here on the HMIS team, and we can help walk you through those steps. If you're looking at your APR in awards and you've run it with individual detail and you're still showing that you're missing information for clients and you've tried to update it, you know which clients it is, but something's not working, again, let us know. We can help you out with that. Us here on the HMIS team, we can help you with all the things related to your APR within the realm of the awards HMIS database. If you begin having issues within Sage, at that point you need to contact your collaborative applicant, and they will be the ones that will help to walk you through that. If you do not yet have your username or password to be able to upload your APR, you need to contact your collaborative applicant, and they will help get you set up with that. So then this is what questions 4 through 20 something look like once they've been uploaded into Sage. And you can see now, we said one missing social security number. I'm clicking. I cannot change it. I cannot manually enter this information. It's in there because it was imported. I'm going to open up that Sage CSV zip file, and now you can see here's question 4, here's question 5, question 6. I can open up the actual Excel spreadsheet and look at it. Now I could say, oh, it says I had, 7 stayers, but really I had 6. I can change it. It looks like it's going to let me change that. But once I click to save, it's only going to save that one question. And then if I just try to close it, do you want to save? If I say save, we can't save it. It's read only. So that information cannot be manipulated. Any other questions, like I said, please contact myself, contact Sue Palmer. We're happy to help you. Have a good day.